Hello everyone, welcome to Trick Clubs. This vacancy is from Army Public School Cannore, which is in Kerala, and new name of Cannore is Kunnur, Kunnur. And these vacancies are contractual and ad hoc vacancies. So generally, contract period is of 3 years in APS and ad hoc period is of 11 months in APS. And these are the posts. So first is headmistress. So headmistress foundation wing, one seat is there, and you should be graduate or postgraduate with B.Ed, and you must have 50% marks in B.Ed as well as in graduation or post graduation. Second is PGT history, that is postgraduate teacher. So you should have postgraduate degree in postgraduate in history with minimum 50% marks and B.Ed in history. So in post graduation as well as B.Ed you should have 50% marks, then you are eligible to apply for this. Same like PGT geography, same thing is there, postgraduate in geography with 50% marks and B.Ed in geography. PGT physical education teacher MPed with minimum 50% marks. TGT Sanskrit, that is TGT graduation required. For PGT post graduation is required, that is TGT is trained graduate teacher. And again graduate in Sanskrit with minimum 50% marks and B.Ed in Sanskrit. And generally they prefer, see here, they prefer OST, that is online screening test qualified candidates who have OST scorecard and seated and TET passed. So for TGT, you have seated paper 2 scorecard, and in seated paper 2 your marks should be 90. So below 90 marks they will not consider you or they will not call you for interview. PRT music, one seat is there, and graduate or diploma in music with minimum 50% marks. And next is activity or art instructor. So graduate or diploma in fine arts with minimum 50% marks, should be confident in handle pre-primary, should have a flair for creative activity and art. Pre-primary teachers 5 seats are there, and graduate or postgraduate with NTT or B.Ed, D.Ed, good command over Hindi. PRT 4 seats are there, and graduate with minimum 50% marks. So in graduation you should have 50% marks, and you have done BLED or DLED with that is 2-year course, BLED or DLED, and also B.Ed is allowed here, B.Ed, preferably OST score. So in all they preferred OST qualified candidates or seated and TET. So for PRT, seated paper 1, seated paper 1, and your score should be 90 marks or above. Next is counselor, that is postgraduate in psychology. For counselor, postgraduate in psychology with certificate or diploma in counseling as per CBSE rules, preferably OST or B.Ed. Then clerk, 2 seats are there, and BCom for or 10 years of service as clerk for ex-servicemen. Typing with minimum speed of 40 words per minute, and knowledge of computers, MS Office, speed 8000 key depressions per hour, basic knowledge of accounting. MTS, that is multitasking skills, 1 seat is there, and class 10th fluency in Hindi. Then science lab attendant, 1 seat is there, class 10th, plus 2 and plus 2 with science and computer literate. ATL instructor. Qualification required is BTech, that is engineering in triple E, electrical and electronics, or EC. So those who done BTech or BE from electrical branch or electronics and communication engineering, they are eligible to apply for this post. And teaching experience in electronics and robotics preferred. So if you have any experience in teaching in electronics or robotics, then you are preferred there. And the last is a special educator, one seat is there, graduate with B.Ed in a special education or B.Ed general with 1 year diploma in a special education. And for fresh candidates below 40 years, if your age is below 40 years, then you are eligible to apply, no experience required. And for like experienced candidates, your age should be below 57 years and 5 years, minimum 5 years experience in appropriate category in the last 10 years. So you should have at least 5 years experience if your age is above 40 and below 57. Next, computer literacy is preferable for all posts except serial number 12, because serial number 12 is multitasking staff and they are just asking class 10th pass candidates and fluency in Hindi. So one seat is there. So for this computer literacy is not required, only serial number 12. B.Ed with 50% marks is mandatory for all posts except 6, 7, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So B.Ed is mandatory for all except these post B.Ed is not mandatory. PRT 6, 7, activity or art instructor, and next is 11, 12, 13 and 14. So for clerk, that is 11, 12, 13, 14. So for these posts B.Ed is not mandatory, and it is clearly written here in point C. You can read here, B.Ed is with 50% marks is mandatory for all posts except these. Fluency in English is must for all posts except serial number 12. Any recommendation will disqualify the candidate, because serial number 12 is for multitasking staff and one seat is there, and they are just asking for class 10th pass candidate and fluency in Hindi. So English is not required. Means fluency in English is not required for this multitasking staff. Now how to apply? You need to download the application form from the website of APS Cannore, and rupees 250 to be paid to school office while submitting the application form along with the photocopies of certificates, and last date of submission is 12 February 2025. No applications will be received through email, and once you shortlisted or selected, then you are called for the interview. But here like in all other APS, they told to make the DD demand draft and send with the speed post, but in this notification nothing like DD or any online payment anything mentioned here. Have any doubt, you can call to this number and ask from the school regarding the same. So I will show you how to download this application form. So just type in Google APS Cannore, and the first website, that is apscnr.com. So this is the website. You need to click here and scroll down this. So these news and events, from here you can download the application form, and also you can read it properly. Notifications here, application form for admin staff, this is for application form for teachers. Also there is vacancy for principal, and the principal date is extended till 14th Feb. So you can also, if you are eligible, you can apply for principal also, and this is the advertisements. And how to fill the application form, for that I already made a video. I will give the link in the description, so you can also check it, because from application form they will ask some questions. So this is the application form. You need to tick, like if you are applying for TGT, then you can tick here, or you can also write here like TGT, and also subject like maths, Hindi, science or anything, and you have to write the school name here, paste one recent photograph, and all details you need to fill it properly. And for that I already made a video, you can also watch that video for more clarifications. So thank you for watching.